and welcome to Gunning to Old Trafford. Your hosts, Ibi and Shady, trying to be a little bit exotic today.
Suits you, man. Guys, you see how smart he is. I love his hairstyle. Wow, man.
This is Mohammed Bai and Haider Bai.
Mohammed and
I was
Haider.
tired of my haircut, so I said, just mix it up a bit, and they went wild. So
Good.
kudos to them.
Awesome stuff, man.
Exciting segment. But before that, Shady, do the needful.
Yeah, hey. Welcome, guys. Once again, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and start commenting, guys. We want to hear what you guys feel. Remember, this channel, by the fans, for the fans, Ibrahim. And we're loving your guys' support. We're loving your guys' negative comments and positive comments. And this is just what makes this
100%.
channel beautiful, And
we try not to be biased as well.
No, man. We here.
Tassin,
we
that's for
footballers.
you, Tassin.
The bias one.
The bias comment.
That's equal bias.
So, guys, just before we get into it, big up to our audience from the US. So I was diving into the analytics a bit, Shady, of our content, and our biggest viewership is our top three countries for viewership is the United States,
crazy.
Brazil, the home of Samba football, and South Korea. So big up to all you US citizens, Brazilians, and South Koreans. Thanks for the love, thanks for the support, and for enjoying our content. And let us know if you want to see anything more localized for you guys, and we can jump into that.
No, awesome. Hey, I love the MLS, by the way. I don't support LA Galaxy. I'm a David Beckham guy. Inter Miami. How's even their color? I love them. I love them. Gary Neville is there. He's a coach.
Philip Neville.
Philip.
I won't lie. My team in the States is, when I say my team, I just randomly say it, LA Galaxy. Because Beckham moved there. And that's when I started watching a little bit of it.
Yes.
Ibrahimovic went to LA Galaxy as well.
Awesome. And Gareth Bale is there. They won this
But he's not at LA Galaxy. He's at LA. There's two Los Angeles
they
teams.
won. They won this weekend.
Yeah. Him and Cellini. They're playing together. And Rooney played for DC as well. DC United. And he's coaching them now, I think.
Yes, he's there.
Big up all the guys. And I think eventually you will see like the likes of Messi and Ronaldo, playing
also
later in the US.
Yeah.
So big up to our fans from the US, Brazil, and South Korea. Thank you guys so much. And obviously to all our fans, from all over the world. I think we got a big following out of India and South Africa as well. So
amazing.
Big up.
India, Pakistan, maybe final.
Pakistan for sure. Let's see tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
We're rooting for India, by the way.
We're rooting for India.
Hope they put the English down and take it there.
Again,
Again, one last thing on the analytics. What we noticed is that 70% of our viewers are not subscribed.
Come on, guys.
So you're watching our content without subscribing. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We know you're loving the content. Support us by hitting the subscribe button as well, right? So big up to you guys, and hope we can churn out more content for you guys. There is more real. There is something that you guys can feel coming by the fans for the fans.
Amazing, amazing, guys.
A segment we always love talking about.
This is a beautiful
present
segment. Yeah. But if you guys didn't hit the previous segment, we are next week in the road to Qatar. Guys, just a bit of a feeler there. We will be looking at a lot of the World Cup fixtures and stuff like that. But yeah, one of our greatest segments. And this segment has educated me personally so much, especially sitting with my great friend over here. And when Ibrahim speaks about some of his players, there's just so much of passion. And you won't believe it, guys. I go back home and I Google it again, and Ibrahim hits the nail on the head.
He Googles it just to fact check, to make sure I'm not talking crap.
Yeah. But I actually, Ibrahim, I actually look at the YouTube videos. The last time you spoke about George Best and the passion. Last week you spoke about, guys, don't miss that. Dwight York and Andy Cole. That was totally amazing. I sat here in awe. I didn't have the gums. I think we did. I sat here in awe and I was like, wow. And you know what? I really loved those passionate moments 100%. Where they really made it happen. So, guys, past and present. Ibrahim, if you don't mind, I know you have a special one for us once
Special
again. I'm gonna go straight into it, right? Today I'm gonna look at one of our present players,
Okay.
but a player which Mikel Arteta has really shocked all the Arsenal fans and has shocked everybody by giving this boy a chance. And last week Sunday against Nottingham Forest, when Mfana Footy got injured, he scored a brace. Reece Nelson.
Oh, brilliant.
Reece Nelson.
I mean,
guys,
Reece Nelson was almost out of the club, right?
almost out, and for years. So yeah, guys, Reece Nelson joined the club at 9 years old from the Hale end. Best friends with Jadon Sancho, by the way.
Yeah.
I actually picked
Love
it.
it.
I investigated it. Best friends with Jadon Sancho. Obviously, Jadon went the other way, and I mean Reece came this way. Yeah. Started as a 9-year-old. Really impressed the coaches, and at that time, remember Arsene Wenger was there.
But English got amazing young talent. Huh? They
Something
need to
else,
change it,
something
coach,
else.
man. Southgate will never bring the talent
No,
out of these boys.
Southgate
Man.
is
I don't like Southgate.
He's so.
I mean,
He's
you think
boring.
You think of the likes of Phil Foden,
He's
Jadon
boring,
Sancho,
man.
Mfana Footy, and to all of you who don't know Mfana Footy, it's Saka, right? Reece Nelson, Marcus Rashford,
Oh,
all
crazy.
brilliant players. Jude Bellingham,
Bellingham.
Reece
just
James,
doesn't
Trent
I don't know.
Alexander. These are all young players that he can do so much with.
I don't know, get it?
But he's such a boring coach, man.
Yeah, he's very boring.
But anyway,
and
sorry,
that's fine.
We'll talk about that in our World
We'll
Cup
talk
segments.
about it. So yeah, Reece Nelson signed his professional contract on the 10th of December 2016 with Arsene Wenger. Had a terrific 2017-2018 season where he made his debut. Obviously, it didn't work so well for him. He then went on loan to 1899 Hoffenheim in
For a
the
youngster
Bundes
to go to the
to
Bundesliga,
Germany. Right? So this is just
it shows that he's
It
willing
shows-
to go out of his comfort zone.
100%. And Ibi, the reason I wanted to speak about Reece today is because, and you just said it now, at 17 years old, going to Bundesliga,
Tough league.
coming back, then getting loaned out again to Feyenoord, right? And then in 2019-2020, winning the FA Cup with Arsenal. Then you got that COVID period, and he was just on the sidelines. Whether he's coming, whether he's going, and a stroke of genius where we Arsenal at the start of the season really wanted Rafinha. They went for a few wingers, and a stroke of genius, Arteta decides to keep him. He's now 22 years old. Decides to keep him, and he gets a brace against Nottingham Forest. We'll get probably tonight when in the League Cup against Brighton. We'll probably get a few minutes there. So guys, Reece Nelson's career is not yet over.
Yeah.
So watch out for him. Nothing much to really go speak much about him. Yes, he's won the FA Cup with Arsenal. Obviously, still more to come.
Still major title.
He's still there, but
I mean, the FA Cup was a really prestigious
of
tournament,
course,
right? So don't
yeah.
sleep on the FA Cup. I mean,
absolutely
brilliant
amazing,
tournament,
amazing. So just to go through quickly his career and his statistics, Reece Nelson has played for the England babies. He's represented England from under 16 right up until under 21. Obviously, not in the caliber of making the England squad, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, he's still young, right?
He's still
he could
young.
get the 2026 World Cup,
He could get it. And guys, again,
2024 Euros.
just to remind you guys, this past and present segment is all about the past, the players that we have totally forgotten about, and the players which the upcoming players which we love. You know, so that's for me. That's Reece Nelson. Ibi.
Shock us with your past player, there. Come on.
Okay, so my past player, guys. And the reason I'm doing this is I just want to get his what's it called? His honors correct. Okay. So now and also another reason I'm doing this is because I need to do justice here.
100%.
One of my all-time, I've got about 10 all-time favorite players. And they're from different teams, right? But I've got about 6 players from Arsenal. And please, guys, don't forget to view our YouTube page because we have a bit of a surprise for you guys, I think, next week coming, Ibrahim, with an Arsenal fan. So I really can't wait for that. Is none other than Jack Wilshere.
Oh, what a player.
Ibrahim, really
Fergie spoke highly about him.
I think he was this is a proper scenario where talent and bad luck intertwine.
Yeah.
Because this boy, okay, currently before we start and I go through Jack Wilshere, he's currently the under 18 head coach for Arsenal.
So he's back in the system.
He's back in the system. What a player, man! Retired at 30, represented England from under 16 right up to the national team. A fantastic player. Donned the number 10 for Arsenal before Mesut Ozil. But what a player. I mean, made his debut at the tender age of 16. I'll never forget the 2012-2013 season when he played against and we beat Barcelona at their prime at the Emirates 2-1, where he totally bossed the midfield. And Xavi even said that he's never seen a performance like this. Because, I mean, you don't say England, boy, that there's a technical superiority like a Spanish or Brazilian or South American. Jack Wilshere had this. You know, Jack Wilshere, captain, could have been a great captain, won the golden, the best goal, I think, in 2016, where it was about 14 touches. And then
was it that one with Ozil?
No, with Ozil. And what a goal. And
Ramsey was involved also.
Ramsey was
he
there.
He was.
He was there. It was the Giroud, the Ozil, the Ramsey.
It was a brilliant goal.
It was a good goal.
Yeah,
amazing. So yeah, man. Remember, guys, when also like Reece Nelson joined. He was from the age of 6 to 8. He was at Luton Town. Joined the Hale End at 9 years old. And at 16 years old, got the call up, and it was just magnificent. I mean, you had a 5 foot, I think, 6 player bossing the midfield. And at that time in 2001, when he signed his professional contract with Arsene Wenger, remember, it was the best time to be at Arsenal because you were just coming out of the invincible era.
And you had all of this talent around you.
Right.
Leaders.
And we just moved into Emirates, and Arsenal were cash strapped to buy new players. So where did Arsene Wenger go? You went into the academy. You had a Cesc Fabregas, you had a Samir Nasri. These guys were all young, talented boys. And you had a Jack Wilshere who just suited what Arsenal was about. I mean, he hates Spurs. I mean, with that FA Cup win, he actually taunted Spurs to their face. He took the mic and he got the crowd
going
and guys, and when I do speak of Jack Wilshere, you small guys that ask me every single day, who's my favorite player? I tell them who it is, but they don't know who it is. It's Jack Wilshere.
Shady was a Jack Wilshere himself back in the day.
Yeah,
Jackie, in our midfield.
Jackie was good. So I really appreciate these midfield maestros. I mean, Jack Wilshere, I mean, the tenacity, he's running with the ball. He was like a magician. He's a little bit like Emil Smith-Rowe as well. Mm-hmm. When they get the ball at their feet.
And not the tallest guy, so good.
Good
center of gravity.
Center of gravity. So, Ibrahim, I hope, and all you Arsenal fans, we will be dropping it on Instagram, a few facts here and there. Jack Wilshere, I loved you. I still love you. It's a pity that he just didn't reach the heights that he was supposed to. And even in the England team. I mean, you had a Gerrard and Lampard.
Yeah, difficult.
So it was very, very difficult. However, he had some stalwart performances.
No, 100%.
You know, so that is my past and present today.
I love it.
I've got Reece Nelson as my present. Good luck to you, Reece, and Jack Wilshere. I mean, with our under 18s at Arsenal, back to where he is. I mean, he has Arsenal running through his veins. So, Jack Wilshere, Reece Nelson, big up to you guys.
Big up, guys.
And now we're going to, and Ibrahim again. I don't know if you guys noticed, the past 3 weeks, actually 4 weeks, Ibrahim has been on a roll. He's been on a roll. So, Ibi, do we?
No. I think.
Should I help you or that's one?
No, I think. Okay, let me build this up a little bit, and then we can do what we need to. Right? And I think I needed to address it because I've been hearing a lot of, and that's what hurts me the most. A lot of Manchester United fans going in on this absolute legend. So, my past player today is a reminder of who this player is and the type of performances that he had and the quality that he brought to Manchester United then and now. Whew. This player is none other than the GOAT, my past player, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh yes.
So,
oh yes.
you know, a lot of these fans are going in on Ronaldo, talking about, you know, how United made a mistake signing him, and you know they should let him go, and he's a disruption in the club. The only reason Ronaldo is a disruption at Manchester United is one, the club does not match his ambitions. Because, and if we did match Ronaldo's ambitions, what have we won as a club over the last couple of years? We've struggled as Manchester United, and for a club like Manchester United to be where we are, it's disappointing. And this is down to the owners. So Glazer's out now, Glazer's out forever.
Yeah.
It's been down to the poor decision making in signings from the CEO and the director of football, Ed Woodward, Matt Judge. I'm looking at you guys when I say that.
Yeah.
And also the type of players that we brought in that has no passion to fight for this club. And I'm not going to mention names because some of them are still there, but some have left. And these are the type of players that can't lace Ronaldo's boots, right? So Ronaldo joined Manchester United in 2003. And I don't know if you know, United were never in for Cristiano Ronaldo. United went on a pre-season tour. They versed Sporting Lisbon in Portugal. And this youngster ran circles around the likes of Vidic, Carrick, not Carrick, not Vidic, I'm saying Vidic, Ferdinand, John O'Shea, and so much so that John O'Shea needed to have oxygen at full time because he couldn't handle what was going on. And immediately when Ferguson walked into the dressing room, Ferdinand and O'Shea and Giggs said,
"This is the one.
You need to go in and sign up this player."
But do you know, Arsenal was
Wenger
Wenger says in his book that he was 24 hours late.
Oh, wait, exactly.
24 hours late. But this also shows, and I just need to add this. At that time also, the power of Arsene Wenger, but also the power of Sir Alex Ferguson.
100%.
To come and pump it at the last minute.
But Arsene Wenger was in talks with Sporting for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks before that. United were not in for him.
No, not at all. It was this match.
Until Ferdinand and Giggs went in and said, "Gaffer, you need to go in and sign this boy." Yes. And Ferguson went into the Sporting director's office and said, "We are not leaving until this boy is signed." The deal was done and dusted, and United even put in a clause to say, "Ronaldo, we're going to sign him, but he can stay on loan." And Ronaldo said, "No, I want to come and prove myself in the Premier League now."
No, guys,
as an 18-year-old.
And Ibrahim saying this, I as an Arsenal fan and as a man that loves Ronaldo, and this I actually heard from Roy Keane's mouth, who was interviewed, where Ronaldo didn't say he's going to stay at 17 years old or 16 years old at Sporting Lisbon another year. He says, "Mr. Sir Alex Ferguson, I'm jumping on the plane with you guys now. I want to prove myself.
I want to prove myself now as an 18-year-old.
Come on,
and in his first few training sessions, he told the likes of Ferdinand, because Rooney wasn't there, Rooney came the next season, the likes of Roy Keane, the likes of Ruud van Nistelrooy. He told them all in a training session, "I'm going to be the greatest player ever."
Wow.
And it shows this boy's work ethic. So how can you hate on a player of this caliber? But anyways, let's get into this. Right?
Let's go.
Came for about £12 million at the time. A lot for a youngster.
Big money for Sporting.
Exactly. Made his debut in that season against Bolton Wanderers. Came on for a certain Nicky Butt. Scored his first goal that season against Portsmouth. And then obviously went on to do great things for United. We obviously know, Rooney then came in, Tevez came in, and as a forward line, they were devastating. People talk about Salah, Mane, Firmino. They talk about, other trios up front. But Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez, what an amazing front line United had with Berbatov in the background as well. So, I'm not going to go too much into it, but his 2007-2008 season was a really standout season for Manchester United. Scored 42 goals across all competitions.
Crazy.
At that time, and I'm not going to talk about what Ronaldo did at Madrid and why he's the GOAT. I'm telling you why he's the GOAT for what he did at Manchester United. he took on that mental. Ferguson had to choose between Van Nistelrooy and Ronaldo because it was a bit of a debate, and Ferguson chose Ronaldo because he saw the potential, and that's why Van Nistelrooy was then shipped out.
Amazing.
Ronaldo went on in the 2007-2008 season, Golden Boot winner, Ballon d'Or winner, Premier League winner, Champions League winner. I mean, he won everything he could with Manchester United, a brilliant standout performer, and his honours at Manchester United. And tell me which player currently at Manchester United can boast of winning these titles at Manchester United.
None of them.
Right? 3 Premier League titles, more than what Liverpool has won in the modern era. They talk about there's one title that they won. Ronaldo's got 3 Premier League titles, 2006, 2007, 2007, 2008, and his last season, 2008, 2009. That was when Ferguson won 3 in a row. 3 titles in a row. UEFA Champions League, 1 FA Cup. Should have been 2 Champions Leagues, but I mean, we faced a really tricky Barcelona.
I remember
a
that,
tough game. 1 FA Cup, 2 League Cups, FIFA World Club Cup, and an FA Community Shield. Ballon d'Or winner.
Man.
And this was before his so-called GOAT status.
And this is your past. This is your past, Ronaldo.
This is my past player.
Ibrahim hasn't even started with his present Ronaldo. This is past.
So to all of you who forgot and go in hard on Ronaldo and hate Ronaldo so much, remember who the player is, who the player was, and who he is now. Right? So that's my past Ronaldo.
Wow.
My present player today, and Abdul, this is where you can join me.
Yeah.
My present player today is none other
than
Cristiano Ronaldo now.
Man.
Right?
Man.
Cristiano Ronaldo now. So, and again, and the reason why I want to bring this up is because a lot of the hate that Ronaldo gets at the moment. We forget, last season, Manchester United, statistically, was the worst Manchester United squad in the Premier League era.
And Ibrahim also, he left Juventus.
He could have gone.
He could have went anywhere.
He could have gone to USA.
The respect
he could have gone to France.
Guys. The respect this man has for Manchester
City
United.
wanted him. He could have gone to City.
He refused.
He refused and he came to United.
Come on, guys.
Why?
That's loyalty, man.
Ferguson gave him one call. Ferdinand gave him a call. And he was on to United. We signed him in a matter of, I think, 24 to 48 hours.
Come on, guys.
He was our top goal scorer last season. In statistically, the worst Manchester United team in the Premier League era. And he was our top goal scorer. Scoring, 18 in the Premier League? 24 across all competitions. For a 37-year-old to come in and prove his trade in the Premier League. And for players to go in on him fans to go in the way they are on him at the moment. I don't think it's fair. And I think it's a massive disrespect.
You know what? I think the way that he's and you know what? You can see he's doing it.
Yeah.
What a Gary Neville and
exactly
the Carragher. I mean, and Gary Neville played with him.
He loved Gary Neville.
Did you see Gary Neville's face?
He was upset. He couldn't put his face in.
But you know what? I don't blame Cristiano Ronaldo.
Exactly.
I don't.
They talk crap about him, so he must take it out.
He takes it out, and that's it. You know what I mean?
He loves Roy Keane.
Yeah. It's a mayor, man. The mayor of Manchester.
So, to all you fans that hate Ronaldo and that are going in on Ronaldo so harshly, I don't think they deserve Ronaldo in this club. And I think, for all parties involved, I hope the first prize, I think Ten Hag has handled the situation really, really well with Cristiano Ronaldo. And I hope they sort out the issues and Ronaldo stays till the end of the season. Yeah. But if things are not going his way, I hope they come to a really good agreement in January and they move away in a nice manner.
Yeah.
Without breaking the legend that he is, without him doing anything. And yes, the present Ronaldo, he's been like a kid throwing his toys out of the cot or throwing his toys out of the pram. Yeah. But would you blame him?
Ibrahim,
he's a player that wants to achieve the best. He could have gone to France. He could have gone to Saudi. He could have gone to the US. Pick up a big paycheck.
He chose Manchester United.
People are talking about Messi scoring goals in the French league.
But it's easy, man. It's easy.
Zlatan in his old age did it in the French league.
We spoke about this, and guys, and this is for all you. And I think we did mention this in a few videos before this. For you up and coming aspiration, boys that want to play professional football. Ronaldo made a mistake. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. He gets benched by Ten Hag. He gets excluded into the reserve team for 2-3 days. What does he do? He comes back as the GOAT, as a pure professional,
100%.
and he apologizes.
100%.
And you know what I loved on an Instagram team when he says, "We are united."
We are united.
I mean, guys, that is loyalty. We don't want to go through the tough times. I mean, Ronaldo went through plenty tough times, but he's always come up on top because you know why? He's honest with himself and he's honest with the people around him. So for you guys that want to become professional, what
Hard
Ronaldo
work,
did
good work ethic.
was amazing. I mean, if you're wrong, he apologized like a man, not a
And he
coward,
moved on, yeah.
and he moved on. You know, so yeah, man.
And I love the way Ten Hag has handled the situation.
Brilliant.
And I guarantee you, we said it in the previous segment, but watch Ronaldo at the World Cup. He's going to tear the World Cup up.
Devastating.
You know?
He's going to be devastating.
So, yeah, that's it for this week. Sorry about my rant, but it hurts me that a lot of Manchester United fans have gone in on Ronaldo the way that they have. The disrespect that they've shown him. I don't think he deserves it. I'm no way in condoning what Ronaldo has done, not pitching up for pre-season, but obviously he had a family matter that he was dealing with.
It was
Peterson, who's a big
yes, he's working
psychologist, he came out and spoke about Ronaldo's suffering. So, he missed pre-season for a reason. A lot of people were speculating why he missed it, blah, 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 downing tools, but that's not the Cristiano we know.
No.
Obviously, walking off, against, I think it was against Spurs,
yeah.
when he walked out, that wasn't called for.
But
But like
he's
Shady
human.
said,
He's human.
If any of us have never made a mistake, please put up our hands, and then we can go in on
once
Ronaldo.
you make a mistake like in football, in any amateur football, it's important how you recover.
I've made a big mistake
how you
playing
recover.
under Shady's father. One day we'll unpack it, not for today.
Yeah.
But I made a mistake, and it ate me up for years, and finally,
And
faced my
today you
demons.
guys are
Exactly.
I mean, all we do, guys, is when we speak, and we only speak about our old days.
100%.
And you know what? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Again, for you up and coming soccer players, this is all you have is a friendship you make on the field, because I mean you're fighting for each other,
100%.
you're fighting for a common goal, and brilliant segment once
Brilliant
again.
segment.
Ibrahim.
Guys,
it brought up a lot of passion today. I'm
sorry. I'm
feeling.
sorry. I'm
No, but
sorry.
it
I'm
had me
sorry.
going. Wow, I like
So,
it. I drank all my water today. Brilliant
remember,
stuff, man.
getting to Old Trafford goes into World Cup mode next week. We're not going to bore you because we've spoken a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Don't forget
Amazing.
to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Drop in your comments, and by the fans, for the fans. Help us grow our channel. We love you guys. And with that, we are Gunning to Old Trafford. Thank you, guys.